Draft Profile Series brought to you by Celtics.com.
Welcome to the Celtics.com Draft Profile Series. I'm Amanda Pflugrad, and today we are highlighting Arkansas power forward Bobby Portis. Portis was the 2015 SEC Player of the Year. And joining us on the line to talk a little bit more about him in depth as a player is Arkansas head basketball coach Mike Anderson. Coach, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, and Coach, Portis is really known just for his high energy that he has and his motor skills, but what other strengths did you see out of him?
I think, his skill level. I mean, when you talk about a guy, 6'11", 245, 247, what he is, I mean, his skill set for a guy that size are tremendous. And I think his potential to getting better is even higher. His versatility, a guy that can, score inside and he can score outside. He really can pass the basketball. So he's a guy that's, I think, he has the passion and the energy and the work ethic to get better.
And also his rebounding ability was really shown this season, averaging 4.5 rebounds in 2015. But how do you see that translating to the NBA level?
Well, I think his body is still maturing. He's getting stronger. He's getting a lot more explosive. And so he has a keen eye for the ball. And there are guys that have that instinct to know where that ball is going to go. And he was one of the better offensive rebounders, in our league. And of course, he's like in the top 5 in our league in rebounding. So I think he don't mind going in there and bang in and as I said, his body continues to really evolve. The explosiveness is going to be there, and it's a guy that he plays with that chip on the shoulder.
Right, Coach. Well, he opted to return to Arkansas his junior year, and you just mentioned his size there, but how was he able to really progress in the locker room and mature as well?
Well, he became a leader. I think his freshman year, he was one of the better players on our team. But he felt that we had some older guys that were here that he didn't want to buck the trend. But as I told him, it don't matter if you're a freshman, sophomore. If you grow into that position, you got to take it. Well, I thought his second year he was on display. He did it off the floor, on the floor. His leadership was very, very important in what took place, as we won 27 games.
Scouting reports have said that he has a little bit of an unconventional release, and I spoke to him at pre-draft workouts, and he said he's trying to improve on that and not bring the ball so far behind his head. But have you seen him working to change that at all?
Well, I have. I've seen you just said the magic word. He's working at it. He's working at it. And he's only 20 years old. And so as he continues to put in the time, because now that's going to be his job. I think we're going to see the mechanics get even better. But I think if you look at his percentages, they're pretty good. But of course now it's his job, and it's something he's going to get better at. He's a guy that don't want to be good. He wants to be a great player. He wants to be a great player at Arkansas, and he developed into that. And I think it'll be the same mindset as he gets up in the NBA.
Yeah, he mentioned that in pre-draft workouts as well, that he wants to win. When he goes out on that court, he is looking to win. But any other areas that you think maybe he could look to improve on? I know him just being young and developing, but specific areas.
I just think, just continue to learn and grow with the game. The physicality is going to take place up there. As I told him, believe me, I'm anxious to see when you go through there and guys of your size, they give you a couple of checks, pop you in the mouth, and to see how you respond. And so the physicality, I'm anxious to see that part of it. One of his strengths, I think he can run the floor. He runs the floor like a guard. And I think that's going to be an advantage for him. And so I think having an opportunity to play at Arkansas and have a chance to showcase the things that he's capable of doing, like handling the basketball, making good passes in the open court, making good decisions in the open court. I think all that's going to help him. And so to me, it's just the experience of playing at the NBA level.
Coach Anderson, thank you so much for joining us today, and we wish you and Bobby the best of luck this offseason and heading into the draft.
Okay, I appreciate that, and thank you guys for having me.
Make sure to stay right here on Celtics.com for more player draft profiles coming up, leading up to the 2015 NBA Draft. I'm Amanda Pflugrad, and thank you so much for watching.